His name's not Anthony, bro. Damn, Tom. That ain't his name.
Man.
Honestly,
Tom,
I
are you
never want to say that
commentating?
again. I don't know. No one wants to call your game, bro.
I mean, I can.
It's up to you.
We need to do another party, though.
Yeah, it's up to
Ice,
you.
you're still here, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, yeah, just let ATK know. You guys can play threes, or I guess you can get Jake to come back and play threes with him if you want.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
That's rough.
It's really only rough for me. I'm the only one leaving.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you can still live your life, Gabe.
I mean, checking, bro. I don't care.
See, there you go, living the dream.
He is living the dream. No Moon 001 has joined the lobby. Oh my god.
All right, but I'm gonna make Toby.
Yeah, go for it. I'll join. I'll let Moon know.
Oh, well, you know what? Honestly, I do like this idea because Toby's leaving.
See, I'm doing the Lord's work, boys.
Yeah.
Thank me later.
Appreciate you, Tom.
Yeah. No problem,
Sweet.
no problem.
Well, I wasn't going to be talking to him, so he didn't know Lord's work.
Yeah, that's just not true, Toby. So don't even pretend that you would.
I don't talk in the playoffs unless I'm playing a shitty opponent like you. Why are you sounding
Go
like
ahead,
a
go
whale?
follow him. I don't know, Toby. Why?
I meant a walrus.
Why?
Because your name is Brokey. I'll see you boys later. Alright. I don't need to restart the stream or anything, right? Should be good. Oh, it's not even one. It's Mike. Nice. My internet's dog shit at this college. I hate my fucking internet, man. Alright. Tom,
Yes, sir.
I don't need to restart my stream or anything, right? It should be good.
I don't think so.
Let me check real quick just so I'm not a dumbass and you're commentating to no one.
Well, I will be anyway. No one's watching this game.
Alright. No one's watching this game anyway, crazy. Alright.
The playoffs are back at Lambeau, and the temps, well, they're where you would expect them in the frigid range. Just how the Cheeseheads like it here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a potential classic in store, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Green Bay Packers. One of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks' time. Which will it be as we're underway in the NFC title game?
Good evening, NFASL. We are live here from Lambeau Field as the NFC Championship game is underway. It is going to be between the Green Bay Packers of the NFC North and the 2 seed in the NFC versus the 5th seeded Washington Commanders, as Coach Moon has now made his first NFC Championship game of Madden 24. As for Spy, this is now the 4th consecutive NFC Championship game for Green Bay. He has won just one of those 3 games to this point. And for Washington, again, this is a team coming into this game, had wins over Green Bay, Philadelphia in the playoffs after losing to them twice in the regular season, beating Baltimore on the road, giving them their only regular season loss, and Washington went through the Rams as well as the Eagles to get here. For Green Bay, it was the win over the New Orleans Saints, win over the Carolina Panthers. So a couple of NFC South wins for Spy, NFC West, and an NFC East victory for Moon. So here we go. NFC East, NFC North. Final two teams from the National Football Conference, as we had to get the stream situated. Winner of this ball game will play in Super Bowl 59, if I'm not mistaken, against the New England Patriots and Coach ATK. Here we go. First play from scrimmage. It's Al Jair, first down across the 35 to the 39-yard line. A nice tendency breaker there from Green Bay, as they're one of the more prolific pass units in the league. Start this one with a 14-yard rush from the former Atlanta Falcon. New set of downs for Green Bay. Here comes pressure, and it doesn't matter as it is caught by Watson. And on his first catch tonight, he scores 61 on just one reception. Two-play drive for Green Bay, and they have already found the end zone. Carlson with the extra point. It is good, and just 47 seconds into the NFC Championship game, the Packers have found pay dirt with a connection they have forged over these last 4 seasons. No one has had more touchdowns than Jordan Love to Christian Watson in the NFASL. Now it will be Tracy Roberts, all-pro kick returner the last 2 seasons, trying to make something happen for the Commanders, and he's taken out by Lucas Van Ness at the 18. This will be the opening possession for Washington, and their quarterback is none other than Malik Willis, acquired at the end of Season 1 from Tennessee, along with Caleb Farley. As Willis now, this is the deepest his Washington Commander offense has ever been in the playoffs. His first pass, a dangerous one. It was draped. Excellent coverage there from Carruthers, as it looked like Terry McLaurin was the intended target. So it puts Washington off schedule here. It's now 2nd and 10. They'll look to pass again. Here comes pressure up the middle. This pass is complete. It's the tight end, and it will be a short gain. Carruthers in on the tackle, as that was Derek Sherrod's first reception of the NFC Championship game. First third down tonight. Washington needs to get to the 28. It's the 3-man rush. Plenty of time. Willis delivers a strike for a first down, goes right back. This time it's to Kevin Newkirk, the speed demon, second-year pro, working on Jeffrey Okuda that time. And the Commanders have their first down today. Now they'll try the run game for the first time. It is Gibson carrying Carruthers to the 41. And that's a healthy 6-yard gain for the former Memphis Tiger. Antonio Gibson was spectacular last week in Philadelphia, responsible for over 250 yards from scrimmage and 3 scores. Willis barking out instructions here before taking the snap. Play action, pressure, and it forces an incomplete pass. Van Ness in the backfield quickly there. And a promising second down will now become 3rd and 4. Here from the 41-yard line. Washington already completing 1 third down. This time they'll try it on the ground with Gibson. He won't get it. Excellent play from Okuda. Able to make the tackle a yard shy of the line to gain, and Lyon and the Commanders punt unit are going to have to try it out in the field. See if they can pin Green Bay deep in their own territory, as this is an end-over-end kick heading towards the Green Bay sideline, retrieved by Henry Small at the 9. And he will make it to about the 16 before his return ends. And this is where Jordan Love will pick up where this Packer offense has left off. Again, just a 2-play drive, ending with a 61-yard Christian Watson score. Now it is Love looking for Watson again. This time good coverage as this pass is incomplete. That's the former number 1 draft pick, Emmanuel Forbes Jr. in coverage, as he was able to hold stride for stride with Christian Watson. Now on 2nd and 10. Love over the middle. It is caught by Musgrave in traffic, as you saw the user lurking underneath that curl route. But Musgrave is going to have 15 and a Packer first down. Packers remain in the air. Pressure. Throw is caught. Yes, it is held in, but for no gain by Al Jair. as you saw Washington send pressure on that last one a couple of times. Love has already had to make some throws under duress, still without with just one incompletion to this point. As we approach the halfway part of the opening quarter, play action. Again, Love under pressure, and again he has to dump it down. This time, Al-Jair doesn't hold on. It's incomplete. As you see Washington starting to stick to these Green Bay receivers. Back in week 1, Green Bay only scored 7 points. A lot of turnovers, had trouble moving the ball, some out-of-rhythm throws from Jordan Love, but he looks more like his usual Pro Bowl level self to this point here after they rattled off the 18 straight victories. So here is 3rd and 10. It'll be from the 31. Looking for Watson. He's got him for a first down and more. Check that. That is Ibuka into Washington territory. Stiff arms as he works out of bounds to the 33. And that is a pickup of 36 yards. So on a 3rd and 11, they get way more than they needed. As you see the crossing route from Ibuka working in the face of Jordan Love makes that a really easy throw for him. And those are the type of rhythm throws that we've already seen from Jordan Love. He's starting to get into the zone here early in the first quarter. Now already over 100 yards passing on just the first 2 drives of the day. Stepping up, firing end zone. It is incomplete. Forbes in coverage. They were looking for Egbuka along the left sideline on the fade route. Now that'll allow us to catch our breath for a moment. Again, this Washington Commanders defense, top 5 in the league. As we know, the Packers have the #1 passing offense in the league. As Watson Love throws a dangerous pass. It is dropped by Forbes. He might have been able to make that a house call if he held on. So we'll make a note on that one, as it's going to lead to 3rd down and 10, where Packers already have converted a 3rd and long.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Working out of the gun. Love.
3rd down. Pass is caught by Watson. Can he fight for the first down? They gave it to him. He picks up 10. They needed exactly that. And Watson's second catch will lead to another Packer first down. Take a look at the replay here. Yep, looks like he was right there for the first down marker. Another RPO, a little quick throw. Ibuka, nice tackle in the open field by Forrest. Excellent play there to hold it to just 3, as Ibuka just had 1 man to miss, and he would have turned that into a touchdown. Red zone trip, though, for the Packers. This is their first one today. Again, they had the long touchdown in the opening drive of the game. This will be a first carry today for Aaron Jones, and not much available to the former UTEP Miner. Washington was ready for the run there. And again, 3rd and long. Another opportunity for the defense to get off the field, and for the Packers, this is a chance to double up your lead. Probably going to take an end zone shot here. And that's exactly what they're going to do. It is Watson across the middle. Touchdown, Green Bay. Again, another crossing route that has been the bread and butter. Watson has been able to just zoom right by the linebackers in front of the safety. Extra point by Carlson. Good. So a little bit more of a methodical drive from Green Bay this on their second possession. Took them 4:19 to score on an 85-yard drive, 11 plays. And Washington quickly finds themselves in a 14-0 hole. Here's Harris across the middle, and will work it to the 19. So field position has been dominated by Green Bay to this point. Commanders have just 1 first down, as Green Bay has over 180 yards of offense to Washington's 28. Check that, 160 yards of offense for Green Bay to Washington's 28. Here's a quick throw from Willis. It is complete, and pushed out of bounds was Higgins. by Quay Walker after a gain of 4. Malik Willis from the pistol this time. Play action. Another dump down, another completion. 4 more yards, as again, this is the Turtle offense at work. Nickel and diming its way down the field. That's Derek Sherrod's second reception tonight, as Kamari Lassiter getting involved on the tackle. So another third down quickly. 3 tight ends set for Washington as Gibson's the lone back. And they will fake it to him. And it's a deep shot for Willis, who underthrew it, but the adjustment is made, and McLaurin steps out of bounds. Oh, he was gone, and he journaled or hurdled, whatever you want to call it, but went out of bounds at the 25-yard line. That's a huge play for Washington, an outstanding adjustment for McLaurin. But you would like to see him score a touchdown on that play, and we'll see if that's a difference maker. Willis, again, dumping it down. Again, a short gain, and that will take us to the end of the first quarter. So from Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, it is 14-0 Packers. Welcome back to the NFC Championship game. Washington down 14 and threatening here, as Equanimeous St. Brown had the final reception of the first quarter. For those of you just joining us, Green Bay with 2 Jordan Love touchdowns to Christian Watson, 1 for 22 yards and 1 for 61. And again, when these two teams matched up last season, that was the case too. I believe Watson had 3 touchdowns in that one. 2nd and 7. Willis will call his own number. Good blocking there, as he will work it to the 18-yard line, and that makes this an official red zone visit for Washington on 3rd down and 3 to go. Wusu Koromoa was the one to keep Malik Willis from finding first down yardage. Washington will spread the formation here as the Packers respond by bringing everybody up to the box. It'll be a pass. It'll be to the end zone. It'll be incomplete. Looking for Gibson, overshot the man. Looked like he had him for a touchdown. And again, we know Washington is a conservative team. They usually will take the points here. But down 14, yeah, I'm not surprised to see this. Moon going for it. Understands the urgency now. Already have given up 2 easy touchdown drives to Green Bay. You got to find a way to at least put some game pressure onto Coach Spy. A few adjustments pre-snap here from Willis before a crucial 4th down snap. Quick throw, caught. It's McLaurin, and he makes up for his blunder earlier by scoring on this 4th down conversion. Touchdown, Washington. That was I think a 19-yard touchdown pass from Malik Willis to the former Ohio State Buckeye, Terry McLaurin. And it is Joey Sly for the extra point, and he cuts the Packer lead in half. It's 14-7 now after the Commanders go on a 7-play, 81-yard drive. It took 2 minutes, 45 seconds. And that's exactly what you needed if you're a Commanders fan. After the slow start, going down 14, they were able to march down the field, get a couple of 3rd down conversions, of course, the touchdown on the 4th down try. And now for Jordan Love and the Packer offense, they're just trying to keep the rhythm that they're in going. Washington, of course, needs to find a way to get a stop, get the ball back to their offense. But so far in the NFC Championship game, it has been Jordan Love able to make throws on and off platform and dissect this Washington passing attack. This time, Love buying time and finds his check down. It is Henry Small, 7 yards and out of bounds at the 32. And again, time and time again, even when he's under pressure, you're seeing Jordan Love completing passes to the open receivers. And again, that's all you can ask for out of your quarterback, is even when it's not a clean pocket making plays, as this run for Al-Jair goes nowhere. Deron Payne first to greet him in the backfield. As the former Alabama Crimson Tide defensive tackle enters the fray. No one even blocked him, man. That's never going to work. All right, 3rd down and 7. It'll be from the 28-yard line here. Quick throw. It is completed to Egbuka. He took a shot at the end of that catch, but he picks up 12, and the Packers continue to remain perfect on third down conversions tonight.
The alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
We're approaching the 7-minute mark here at Lambeau. It is 14-7. Jordan Love over the middle in the crosshair. It is dropped in and out of the hands of Watson. And that's his first target. Check that, his second target tonight that he has not been able to haul it in. And Washington gets away with one there again. You're seeing him working over that middle of the field, taking advantage of that suspect Washington secondary. Love flushed out of the pocket. He finds his safety valve. Oh, I take that back. It just went through the hands of Musgrave, and a couple of miscues have led to a 3rd and 10 now for Green Bay. And now the streak is on the line here. They're 5 of 5 on third down conversions to this point. Here's 3rd and 10. Here's a throw over the middle, and Love cannot hook up with Watson. It would have been a 3rd touchdown of the half. And Washington gets their stop. That's the first time today we will see the punt unit for Green Bay, as it is Hall looking to flip field position and pin Washington inside the 20. Here's the kick. It's a sky rocket of a boomer inside the 5, and it will bounce out for a touchback. Washington has possession now with 6:58 to play in the opening half, trailing by 7. Again, winner of the NFC Championship game will face the New England Patriots in the Super Bowl, who defeated the Ravens earlier today. Dominant effort from Travion Henderson, 3 touchdowns on the ground. And the Patriots defense forced 2 interceptions off Lamar Jackson. Here is a little jet touch to McLaurin, and it was read well by Owusu-Koramoah, the former Cleveland Brown. Came over last season via trade and has made an immediate impact here with the Green Bay Packers. Second down from the 20-yard line now. After the first down play goes nowhere. This time it'll be Willis trying to call his own number, and again, an excellent open field tackle. Lassiter saved what could have been a huge play. I didn't see anybody in a yellow helmet anywhere close to Malik Willis until Lassiter came into the frame. So after forcing a 3-and-out, Washington now 2 quick plays that haven't resulted in anything. They'll bring up third down. And Willis will call his own number. Keeps it first down and more. He's still going to the 35 and is tripped up at the 39. Gutsy call from Coach Moon there as you see the RPO. And Malik Willis able to take advantage of that 3-man front. And this drive will continue. 5 minutes to go now in the second quarter. And off for Gibson. Nothing doing. Quay Walker in the backfield there. These 2 Green Bay linebackers do such a great job against the run. As again, this is not where Washington likes to be. They're so accustomed to those 2nd down and 6, 2nd down and 5s, that when you put them in these 2nd and 10s, usually it forces them to make a bad read. So let's see if that continues to hurt Washington or help them, as this is a nice play. Handoff Gibson. Rumbling for yardage. It takes multiple Packers to bring him to the turf. And he turns a 2nd and 10 into a much more manageable 3rd down and 3. Interested to see what play call Coach Moon goes with here, as he's going to have 3 receivers on the right of your screen. McLaurin, I'm assuming, on the far sideline. Yep. Gibson and Willis in the backfield. 3rd down. Good pocket. Good throw. And it is complete. First down, Washington. It is the tight end. Or so check that again. It is the receiver, Kevin Newkirk. As again, you're seeing Malik Willis diversify his targets. I mean, McLaurin obviously is the guy, but you're seeing tight ends getting involved, the number 1 receiver. And now they're going to send Gibson out. So this is going to be a 5-wide set, essentially, against the 4-man rush. Willis, quick throw. It is complete. Hauled in there at the 39 and taken down immediately by Walker. And again, this is what Washington does. That's Blackwell's first catch today, so that's now the 5th separate receiver to get involved in the pass game. Could be a final play before the 2-minute warning. It'll be Willis calling his own number. He's got first down yardage and more. Across the 25 and out of bounds at the 26.
down. It looked like almost some miscommunication defensively because once he decided
As I was checking my phone there, I see that we have a new highlight. Chatting about sitting in favorites is the topic there as we've hit the 2-minute warning here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Look at that skyline. That is a gorgeous shot. As we're back here, Washington down 14-0, trying to come all the way back here in the first half. Gibson has got the edge. One man to beat, can't do it. Excellent open field tackle by number 49 back in the day was Oren Burks, but that now is Bullard as he makes the tackle. Let's see when Green Bay starts to use their timeouts to give Love and the offense another shot at it, because the way Washington's playing this could be the final possession of the first half. Willis on the handoff to Gibson. He's got the first down. Took a big shot from Walker, but the drive will keep on trucking. Again, this started at the 20-yard line after the touchback on the punt. Washington to this point has gone 65 yards, and they are 15 away from tying this up. Willis dropping back to throw. Runs out of time. Rashawn Gary, first sack today from this vaunted Green Bay Packer front four. Timeout.
just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Here's Gibson.
Handoff here to Gibson. Maybe pick up a 2. Actually more than that. Timeout called by Green Bay, their second. So 45 seconds to go. Washington in a really tough situation here offensively. 3rd and 14. There aren't many plays that you can go to in this situation. Let's see if they try to bite off a few extra yards as opposed to going for the whole first down.
They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. On 3rd down,
Willis will hand it off. Gibson picks up maybe 4. And the Green Bay will use their final timeout here. And of course, with it being 4th and 10, you got to kick the field goal here. So excellent job from the Packer defense to bend but not break here after giving up the field goal. It's now a 4-point deficit. Packers now out of timeouts but have approximately 39 seconds to work with.
You want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1.
And this drive will start at the 25.
You really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the
Jordan Love, Christian Watson have been spectacular this evening. On the last drive, Watson dropped a pass, and then Love missed a couple after that. That led to the first 3 and out of the day for the Packer offense. See if they can get back in rhythm. Quick throw. This is caught, and that is Musgrave down at the 42. Clock is running. Down to 23 seconds.
I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Looking for Watson. He's got him on the press, and Watson is gone. 58 yards, and just like that, that's the second drive that Watson has capped off a 2-play touchdown. And again, trying not to criticize the defensive play calling there, but I just don't know why in Season 4 people are still pressing. It just is, it hasn't worked this whole Madden, and it is not going to work on number 9, as he has now scored his 3rd receiving touchdown of the half. And that is almost a knockout blow for Washington. You work so hard to get down to 4 just to turn around, and your defense gives it back on just 2 plays. So 3 timeouts for Washington, 13 seconds, however, so not sure how far down the field you can go here. Gibson, he's not even get to the line of scrimmage. And that's, again, Washington does call another play, but I don't think they're going to call a timeout. So, yep, that'll just take us to the end of the first half. 3 Christian Watson receiving touchdowns for Green Bay. That's their 21 for the 10 for Washington. It's a touchdown on 4th down to Terry McLaurin, and then a 37-yard field goal from Joey Sly, as Washington will receive the first possession of the second half, down by 2 scores. And one of the keys, I think, for the second half for Washington, offensively, it's very easy to want to get into a hurry-up mode and a quick running, or I'm sorry, excuse me, quick huddle attack, but I think you still want to stick to your methodical offense and try as hard as you can defensively to not press. That's really it. I mean, that's all you can do in defense. It's a crapshoot on there, so it'll be, looks like a 46 formation. You don't see this all too often anymore. So we start the second half. And it was a draw that was snuffed out from the very beginning. Van Ness, along with the D tackle, I believe, were credited with the TFL. And for Gibson, after an amazing game last week, he's really struggled to find running room. Yet again, another second and long for Washington. And they get out of the hole again. The screen set up for Gibson. And he can't get away from Walker. Loses another yard. And it goes from bad to worse for Washington as it's now 3rd and 12. Early stages of the third quarter as Quay Walker has now registered his 6th tackle tonight.
Getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
On third down, it's Willis.
Over the middle, this is caught for the first down. Malik Willis delivers a fastball, and it was Elijah Higgins on the receiving end at midfield. That'll be a gain of 32 on third down. As you see, look at the pocket that Willis has to work with there. Just the 3-man rush from Green Bay. Was able to find it in that 8-man zone. Trying to maintain my composure for whatever reason. Antonio Gibson just hurdled right there. Maybe Moon was looking for the bubble screen, I'm not sure, but that hurdle definitely lost yardage for him. It looked like he actually had a chance to pick up maybe 4, but instead it's just going to be a yard gain. And now Washington will go 5 wide. Spread it out 4 on one side, and then it's just going to be Willis on the left, on the QB blast. But Green Bay was all over that too. So again, 3rd and long. This is going to be about 7 yards. And again, this is the way that my mind works in this situation. I'm looking at the very minimum, get to the 45. That way you can go for it on 4th down if you don't get it. But again, the first down is obviously the idea. And Washington is able to complete that. It's Willis again to, this time it is Blackwell for the first down. And it's been a couple of bumpy plays on 1st and 2nd down, but again, Washington has been able to keep this drive alive. Now in Packer territory at the 31. Handoff, Gibson. One of his best runs today as he breaks arm tackles to the 23-yard line. As you see, he's averaging a hair over 3 yards a carry. Check that, hair over 4 yards a carry. Gibson again. We have a first penalty flag today. This one might come back for holding. And it will. It's on J.C. Latham. It'll back the Commanders to the 32-yard line. 5:16 left in the third quarter. Green Bay on their last possession, again ending the first half, went down in 2 plays. This is Washington's first possession of the second half. And again, already taken half the quarter away as this play goes backwards. Loses 3 more, as Lucas Van Ness has just been a menace in the run game tonight. Take a look at that replay. Didn't stand a chance. Van Ness had that one diagnosed, used his instincts there and reacted, made a great play. So again, here's 3rd down. Broken tackle from Gibson. Can he find first down yardage? He's close. I think he's going to be down at the 25. And it's now decision time for Washington, and they immediately go for the points. Field goal on a 4th and 4 here at the 25-yard line to make this a 1-possession game. As Joey Sly's kick is perfect. So a 6-minute and 12-second drive that only results in 3. I like the fact that you took the time off the clock. I don't like the fact that all you got out of it was a field goal, the way this defense has been playing. But again, for Coach Moon, it's a 1-possession game. It continues to put game pressure on Green Bay, who has to this point not turned the ball over.
The Packer offense
And you take a look at the yardage. At one point, it was 160 yards to 28, so Washington has done a nice job of evening that playing field a bit. As this throw across the middle, it's picked. It is intercepted by Derek Forrest. And just like that, the Commanders have the ball in Green Bay territory. And take back what I had to say there. It looks like Washington had it figured out all along. As you take a look again, they had a guy right in the window of that crosshair. Done a nice job there to bait Jordan Love into that throw. And now it is Washington's turn. Off play action. Willis cannot hook up with an open Newkirk along the far sideline. And he's out at the 34-yard, or check me. That'll be an incomplete pass, and it'll remain 2nd and 10 from the 34. It was a good play call there. Again, Washington has been run heavy on first down, trying to catch this Green Bay linebacking core, especially up at the line of scrimmage. This time they'll run the ball in 2nd down. Gibson starting to heat up here after a slow start. I mean, 15 carries or 52 yards doesn't look like a lot, but he's starting to find those 5-6 yard runs, and those tend to turn into 8-10 yard runs in the fourth quarter. Big 3rd down here.
To throw, here's Willis.
Willis. It is incomplete. Oh, for some reason, Blackwell jumped to catch that dig out route, whatever you want to call it. And Joey Sly will come out for another field goal. So off the turnover, Green Bay's defense holds. And the kick is good, and it's now a 5-point game. So again, in the 2 possessions Washington has had, they've scored 6 points off of it. And they've dominated time possession here in the 3rd quarter, as in just one play, Green Bay turned it over. So it'll be Love and this offense once more. Lead is at its lowest point since the start of the game. I checked that since it was 14-10.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line.
So it'll be Jordan Love from the gun. There's Al Jair on the give, and he won't get to the 30 as Jamin Davis wrangles him down from behind. 4-yard pickup there on first down. It'll lead to 2nd and 6. As this throw over the middle is caught by Musgrave, and Forrest is able to keep him from getting any further, but that throw will put Green Bay into Washington territory at the 42-yard line. That is Musgrave's 3rd reception tonight. He has 60 yards working the middle of the field. Again, Watson, as you see, has that X factor. And they're going to go for Igbuka, and he's got him in stride. Can he beat the safety for the end zone? He cannot, but he's out at the 2. Big throw and a big catch from Igbuka, as that'll put the Green Bay Packers over 300 yards on the evening, and it'll put them over 300 yards passing as well. Igbuka flirting with another 100-yard game. 1st and goal from the 2. Final minute of the 3rd frame. And it will go to Igbuka, and he's got the touchdown. Off the RPO, Green Bay extends their lead after giving up the 6 straight points in the 3rd quarter. Now they're going to turn this into an extra point for Carlson. Lead is up to 12, so back to 2 possessions. And we're going to go back to those 2 drives from Washington. They had the 4th and 4. I understand that you want to get it down to 1 possession game. I think the second one was a 4th and 5. Now, I'm not saying you should have gone for it there, but the way this game is going and the way your defense has played, field goals are not going to cut it here. As Harris, he's got a chance on a return, and Aaron Jones is the only man who has a chance to get him, and he won't get him. Tracy Roberts is gone. Chasey Harris, is gone. And Washington on just one kick return play right back in the game.
Kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Well, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is cut back down to 5. So this has been a fast and furious 3rd quarter here in the NFC Championship game. Green Bay going to get the ball back. And for Washington, they've been hanging around. And those field goals, like I said, they don't cut them, but touchdowns and kick returns, that'll do you very nicely.
get their next drive underway. And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. The passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game...
Looking over the middle for Egbuka, and it is incomplete. 3 Washington Commander defenders were in the area. As you see the defensive coordinator for Washington sending a 5-man rush. I love that time.
Third quarter of a tight football game.
Second down.
Come up on a 2nd and 10.
And Pinkins is on the field for the first time today, and he'll come to motion. Throw across the middle is hauled in by Jones, and it will take it to a 3rd and 5. That's his first catch tonight. Again, now a backup for the Packers. He's spelled behind Al Jair, who checks back in. Here's the 3rd down, one of the biggest ones of the game. It's a curl route for Watson, and he holds on. He's got it for the first down in traffic and takes us to the end of the 3rd quarter. 28-23. We have ourselves a fascinating NFC Championship game. Again, 1 quarter remains. Winner will face New England in the Season 4 Super Bowl. Take a look at Watson today. 3 touchdowns. He's got 5 catches, $160 to go with it. And there have been some long ones. There have been some intermediates. There have been some shorts. He's been all over the field for Green Bay, and he has been a nightmare for the Commanders to defend. Al Jair cannot get away from big Daron Payne. Turns 3 yards out of it, and if he was able to get to the 2nd level, I think he might still be running. So excellent play there from number 94. Love on 2nd down. Looking for Egbuka, incomplete. Just a couple of yards outside of where his receiver was. And we're going to credit that one to some pressure. Again, the Commanders sent both safeties that time to get the rhythm going. And another big 3rd down. 9:19 to go in the game. Can the Commanders get off the field here? They're going to go for the crosser for Egbuka. Got it for the first down. To the Washington 33, and it just feels like every time Washington has an opportunity to get off the field defensively, it's either number 9 or it's number 81 making a play, as he's now over 100 yards on the evening. Looking for Watson. He has him inside the 5. As time and time again, he has made big plays for this Packer offense. And they are looking to punch in back-to-back touchdown drives. Play action. Looking for Al Jair. He does get the ball away, but it's incomplete. Daron Payne, of all people, the one to track down number 10. And it will be 2nd and goal. It's an absolutely monumental possession for Green Bay. Again, a field goal would keep it at 1 possession. Touchdown puts it up to 12. As this pass is incomplete, deflected, and almost intercepted. As it was Jabril Cox getting his hand and knocking the football away. And I'm sounding like a broken record, but here we go again. 3rd down. Each one more monumental than the last. It'll be a handoff for Al Jair. He spins, breaks a tackle, but can't get any more than to the 2-yard line. And how aggressive is Coach Spy here? Like we said, the field goal would keep it at 1 possession. Going forward here, even if you don't get it, now Washington has to go the length of the field. And if you're Green Bay, you feel confident with that. So it looks like they're going to keep the offense on the field. And Jordan Love will have a bunch to his right and 2 targets to the left. Here we go. And Love can't get rid of it. It is taken down, incomplete. And Washington takes over on downs at the 2. Oh, that's the biggest play of the day. Montez Sweat, who has been like mouse in a church level quiet this evening, finally makes a play. And for Malik Willis and Coach Moon, this Washington faithful, I think they are the only 3 people on planet Earth that thought that this game would be a 5-point game with 7:05 to go, especially how that first half went. It was all domination from Green Bay, but Washington has stuck around. Now here's the next challenge, getting out of the goal line. They're on 2. Got to be careful here, as you know this front 4 for Green Bay is going to pin their ears back. Willis. And he's got a lane to run. He will do that, and he will take the yardage down to the 6.
solid game to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
On second down, Gibson looking for running room. Not much there. The Packers are able to converge at the 10. Now Washington going no huddle there, and that's a rare sight from Coach Moon. They're going to change the play as well. Try to spread this Packer defense. 3rd and 2. Malik Willis looking right sideline, delivers a dime. Did he hold on? He didn't. Oh my goodness, I have never seen that animation before. Blackwell looked like he was going to snatch that ball from out of bounds with one hand. And I think he got the feet in. He just didn't complete the catch to the ground. And, oof. Again, I'm an aggressive play caller. I'm going for this. I don't care that you're at your own 10, but 4th and 2 at the 10. I know this is a difficult decision for Moon. And he's going to send his offense on the field. Oh my, here we go. We just need 2. And they're going to go. And the throw is called in. McLaurin once again with the adjustment. That's the second time tonight he has come up big on 4th down. One of them was a touchdown in the first half. None bigger than that last play, under 6 to play. And I don't know what that celly is, but do your thing, Terry. Last hitter with the tackle. That'll move the ball to the 29, so Washington completes step number 1. Get out of your own end zone. Step 2, get into Packer territory as it's Gibson fighting for 9 yards. We talked about it earlier. It's the 3-yard runs turn into 5 yards, turn into 7, and now in this 4th quarter, tired Packer defense, it's turning into 9. And again, I'm always thinking in these situations, do you try to score with as little time on the clock as possible? I mean, we already saw what happened at the end of the first half. Packers had no timeouts and scored the touchdown in just 2 plays. So I know Washington is cognizant of that. Green Bay, of course, desperate for a defensive play here. Washington has played turnover-free ball as they're going to take the screen on 2nd and 1, and oh, that was a mistake. Lost a yard there as Eric Stokes was the first to greet him, and then it was completed by Quay Walker as the kick return touchdown man, Tracy Harris, was on the field for that play. So I guess that was the idea. So 3rd and 2 from the 37. A couple of adjustments from Willis. This is going to be a stretch run for Gibson. He's got the first down. It was Wallace who made the tackle, but not until Gibson reached the 40-yard line. And we now have approaching 3 minutes to play, 3:30 and counting. Washington at the 40. They might need to start picking up the pace just a little bit, but still in a good spot as Gibson able to catch the toss, picks up the block. Oh, never mind. You're in great spot now. Gibson inside the 30, cuts it back, still on his feet, and out at the 23-yard line. Biggest run of the evening for either running back. Gibson inside the 25, goes over 100 on the night. And what a call. Power option. And a great spring block there from Higgins. As you take a look at the replay there, the hustle. Gibson, after an amazing NFC divisional game, is following it up here in the second half. But can Washington find the end zone? This time it's the backup, and he won't find anything as Way loses 2 yards. Bullard coming down from the safety spot to make the play. And it is now 2-minute warning time in Lambeau Field. What an NFC Championship game this has been. Washington was down as much as 11 heading into the second half. Kicked a couple of field goals, forced a turnover. Green Bay extended the lead back to 12. Kick return. And then the biggest play of the day, a 4th and 2, basically 4th and goal. And Jordan Love could not find a target as it was Montez Sweat who forced him to basically throw it in the ground. Washington since then has gotten here to the 25 of Green Bay. 2nd and 12, though. Hand off. Gibson can't break the tackle of Walker. He just wanted it more there. He gets the 2 yards back, but you needed more on 2nd down. It's 3rd and 10 now. Obvious 2-down territory, so see what Moon does here. Willis is going to drop back to throw. Looking end zone. It is caught for the touchdown. Are you kidding me? It is Terry McLaurin in traffic over Quay Walker. Washington has their first lead of the night. 94 seconds to go. Oh my goodness. What a ballsy throw from Malik Willis, but the concentration from Terry McLaurin, who was playing his GD heart out tonight. Super, super crucial 2-point conversion, though, for Washington. This would make it a 3-point game if they can convert it. Willis. Middle, incomplete. Was looking for Newkirk there, and now all the Packers need to do is get into field goal range, and they will send themselves to their second Super Bowl in 4 seasons. 29-28. Biggest drive, Jordan Love's day, biggest drive for the Washington defense. This is where boys become men. Who wants it more? For a chance to face New England in the Super Bowl and add on to an already historic set of coaches. This is going to be a quick pass to Egbuka. He's got blockers. He might go 40, 30, 25, 20, and down and bounds at the 14. If you're Washington there, I think you just let him score. I can't believe you made the tackle there, but they're going to call their first timeout, and in just one play. Just one play. And we've seen this time and time again from Green Bay. They've scored 2-play touchdowns on 2 separate occasions. Now they're in that mode where they can just get this clock to run down, send Anders Carlson out, and the Green Bay faithful can go home an NFC champion. So, second timeout from Washington. They can only stop it one more time. It's Al-Jair on the toss. Nothing doing. He loses a yard, maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage. Washington calls their last timeout with 1 minute and 17 left.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick, and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
And broken tackle from Al-Jair, and loses maybe another yard. And we have a penalty. This is a holding penalty, and folks, this stops the clock. And for God knows what reason, Moon just accepted the penalty. Now that's going to take that time off the clock. I mean, I get it. It would be a longer field goal, but it's Madden. Like, there's only Mel Blaze going to miss a kick from this far. Or, I mean, this short away. I really don't agree with that call. You decline that penalty, it's 4th down. Instead, now you're going to get the ball back within about 35 seconds, down by 2.
Have to kick this field goal, don't you?
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
So from the left hash mark here, and of course the Packers are going to let this clock go all the way down. Right now there is a about 29-second difference between the play clock and the game clock. So here we go. 40 yards away to give the Packers a late lead here. And it will be just a second longer here as Green Bay calls timeout with 29 seconds left. And that 2-point conversion looms large here as Anders Carlson looks to give the Packers the lead for good. It is up. It is good. And with 26 seconds left to go, the Packers in front and in the driver's seat with an opportunity to go back to the Super Bowl in a game that a lot of members in the league were looking forward to and hoping that would happen between ATK and Spy. Let's see if finishing touches can happen. We already saw 1 kick return from Roberts. It's not going to happen this time as he ran into 3 Packers at the 16. And now from Malik Willis, you're going to have to find a way to get in the field goal range with no timeouts, just 23 seconds at your disposal.
This is 1st and 10.
See what it's always, to me, comes down to what the first play is. If you're able to get good yardage on that, spike the ball, puts you in at least a shot to have a chance. So only a 2-man rush, and that's the idea, and Willis is going to get a big chunk here. Now, can he get out of bounds is the question. He cannot. He's taken down in play, 15 seconds to go. Clock is running. They're going to spike it, and there's only 3 seconds left. Yeah, that's a tough decision there because obviously you want to get out of bounds, stop the clock, but I think you were better off just taking it north and south, getting as far up the field as you could, sliding and then spiking it. But now this is going to be the last play of the game. Can Willis throw it 70 yards is really the question. No, he can't even get it to the 20. And this one is incomplete. It's over. The Packers have outlasted Washington in a thriller, winning by a final of 31-29, and they will be heading to the Super Bowl, where they will await and face the New England Patriots and Coach ATK, who I know was looking forward to this matchup, and he got it. So, Spy, ATK, Season 4 Super Bowl, and from what my sources tell me, that game should be played tomorrow midday, so we will be around for the Super Bowl. Again, take a look at the stats. Love, 19 of 32, 444 yards, 4 touchdowns and a pick. Willis, 2 touchdowns off of 16 of 23, $193 in the air. And again, difference was that 2-point conversion. It was an excellent drive from Washington, man, and I still can't believe McLaurin caught that touchdown. That was crazy. But it falls just short here on a season where Washington had taken down so many of the big dogs in the NFL, like the whole league entirely, but could not finish off Green Bay one more time, and the Packers back to the Super Bowl. So for my entire crew, I'm Thomas Jones IV. I'll wish you a wonderful Thursday night, and we'll see you tomorrow for the Super Bowl. Take care, guys.
Hype me up, need someone to hype me up.